In the book of Exodus, God used a cloud to guide Moses and his people through the desert. But these days, people are talking about a different type of cloud control. Are aliens using clouds for cover?
July 2015. Hector Garcia is hanging out in his neighborhood in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is enjoying the summer weather when he suddenly notices something bizarre floating in the sky above him.
It's a cloud with lights in it, moving weird.
The aerial object can best be described as a shape-shifting, semi-transparent cloud-like mass. It hovers and follows a set of power lines until it drifts out of sight behind homes. The cloud's seemingly guided behavior has led to Hector's video going viral, racking up over 1 million clicks on YouTube.
Some people looking at this see that inside this amorphous blob, there seem to be glowing or shimmering lights. And it looks like this object is intelligently going to a destination.
Now, at first, I figured this could just be some floating debris. After all, Aero, the Pentagon's UAP identification team, said that's just exactly what many sightings turn out to be. But look at those twinkling lights.
Tidal says the object's behavior reminds her of an alleged ET phenomenon known as cloud cloaking.
This is the theory that a UFO will hide itself either within a cloud or mask itself to look like a cloud so that it can hover inobtrusively.
Some say that aliens use cloud cloaking for one primary reason.
The idea is that the UFOs aren't just using clouds as cover. They're cloaking themselves so they can observe us and gather data on us without our realizing it.
Believers point to examples like this video posted in 2016 of a cloud-shaped UFO that suddenly disappears. And Tidal adds that another decades-old photo could show this may not be the first time aliens have utilized this technique.
On November 17th, 1974, H. Laursen of Viborg, Denmark, saw something strange in the sky.
Laursen took out his camera and captured this strangely shaped cloud that appears in the shape of a classic UFO, with almost tentacle-like appendages underneath it.
This caused some to wonder, is this actually a naturally occurring object or something alien cloaking itself to look natural? Ultimately, his sighting was investigated by the Danish Air Force, but no one could ever determine what exactly it was that he saw. Is this sighting in Philadelphia also something that we've just never seen in the sky before? Could this be definitive evidence of UFO cloud cloaking?
I've never seen no like that.
NASA's Earth Observatory estimates that nearly 2/3 of Earth's surface is covered by clouds at any given time. That's a whole lot of space for UFOs to be hiding in. But which one do we see in this video? UFO? Cloud? Both? Neither? Our experts are ready to clear things up.
To begin, could this incident have simply been faked? Physicist Matthew Shadagas thinks the answer is not in what we see, but what we hear.
The eyewitness seemed pretty surprised and natural to me.
It's a cloud with lights in it.
So from their behavior, it's probably not a hoax, and it's probably someone who is genuinely surprised by what they are seeing.
So if what we're seeing is real, is it something that's supposed to be floating in the sky? Could it just be a cloud?
Initially, I thought this was a cloud off in the distance. But when clouds experience a lot of wind, they will disperse, oftentimes lose its shape. This is not what we saw here. It looks exactly the same at the end of the video as it does in the very beginning of the video.
If it's not a natural phenomenon like a cloud, could it be something found closer to Earth?
There's a dead giveaway moment right here where the object looks pretty close to a shopping bag. And I think I can make out what look like handles. And then, to me, that looks like a wind gust picking up and blowing a plastic bag.
And if it is, in fact, a plastic bag, Shadagas believes he can easily explain why it sparkles.
If it's something like a plastic bag, this could simply be light from the sun refracting in weird ways.
But watch as the object moves past the TV antenna and behind the houses. If it is a floating shopping bag, it would have to be an extraordinary and unusually large one. For Hernandez, the plastic bag explanation also doesn't make sense, especially given the weather conditions that day.
It's off in the distance, and within 10 seconds, it's right on us. So it might be moving at over 50 miles an hour, but the winds this specific day were fairly light. They were 5 to 10 miles an hour. It's a clear day, high pressure over the region. It just doesn't make sense with what we're looking at here.
But that doesn't mean Hernandez thinks this is alien cloud cloaking technology.
If there was an alien species that was trying to develop an object to blend in, they would obviously have to know that clouds don't look like this normally. If it's a UFO that is practicing cloaking, it's not doing a good job.
So if it's not a UFO, what is it?
Whatever this is, it's changing direction. It takes a nosedive, but before it reaches the ground, it goes horizontally. And this behavior leads me to believe that there is some control that something or someone has over this object. And I don't have an explanation to that. It remains unidentified.
Our verdict? This is a genuine UFO, though not necessarily the extraterrestrial kind. This object doesn't move like a cloud, and we're not exactly sure what it's made of or how it's staying aloft. This feels like one of those cases where you will need to step up and help us out. So if you know anything about this incident, please reach out.